Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This channel, Average Science, is all about trying to learn various concepts of science by practicing a lot of questions. In this video, we are going to solve this question on Leetcode regarding finding the books with polarized opinions. The difficulty level of this question is easy, and I'm going to share the SQL schema as well as the Panda schema in the description box below. Okay, the question reads: we are given a table called books with 5 different columns: book ID, title, author, genre, and pages. Book ID is the unique ID for this table. Each row contains information about a book, including its genre and page count. Then we are also given a second table called reading sessions, 5 different columns as well: session ID, book ID, reader name, pages read, and session rating. Session ID is the unique ID for this table. Each row represents a reading session where someone read a portion of a book. Session rating is on the scale of 1 to 5. We are asked to write a solution to find books that have polarized opinions, books that have received both very high ratings and very low ratings from different readers. A book has polarized opinions if it has at least one rating greater than 4 and at least one rating less than equal to 2. Only consider books that have at least 5 reading sessions. Calculate the rating spread as highest rating minus lowest rating. Calculate the polarization score as the number of extreme ratings, that is, ratings less than equal to 2 or greater than equal to 4, divided by total sessions. Only include books where polarization is greater than equal to zero point 0.6, at least 60% extreme ratings. Then return the result table ordered by polarization score in descending order and then by title in descending order. Okay, let's go to the example. Here we have 5 different book IDs, their title, author, genre, and pages, and then we have various reading sessions. So, firstly, let's look at book ID 1, which is the Great Gatsby. So, book ID 1, how many reading sessions do they have? 5. So, it satisfies that there should be at least 5 reading sessions for a book to be considered. Now, for them, let us look at what are the various session ratings. There are ratings where you have 4 or more, right? So 4, 5, 5. And then there are ratings where you have 2 or less, so 1 and 2. So it satisfies that yes, they have at least one rating less than equal to 2 and one rating greater than equal to 4. So it satisfies the condition, that condition as well. Now, what do we need is, so for book ID 1, let's also calculate what's the polarization score. So how many of them have ratings greater than equal to 4 or less than equal to 2? Basically, you have all the 5 ratings satisfying the same criteria. So 5 out of 5, that is 100% polarization score. So if you look at the polarization score and all the filters that we need, this book ID 1, The Great Gatsby, satisfies first condition. It has 5 reading sessions. We can calculate the rating spread by highest minus lowest. It also has a polarization score of greater than equal to 60. So book ID 1 should be in the output, and that is what we have, the Great Gatsby and all the required relevant details. Solve this question, what we can do is, firstly, let's use only the reading sessions table to get for every book ID what are these different things that we need to calculate. So let's calculate how many ratings are greater than equal to 4, less than equal to 2, how many reading sessions, what's the rating spread, what's the polarization score, etc. So let's do that. So from this table called reading sessions, let us group by the book ID, because we need it for every book ID. Return me for every book ID. Firstly, how many sessions are there? So count me the session ID, and let's alias this as number of sessions. And then what we want is, another thing that we need is, what's the rating spread. So we can simply do maximum of, so we have a column called session rating, right? So maximum of session rating minus minimum of session rating, that is going to give us, so this entire math is going to give us the rating spread. So as rating spread. Okay. Then we also need to calculate the polarization score. How can we get the polarization score? We can use the case when statements. So, case when your session rating is less than equal to 2 or session rating is greater than equal to 4, then you assign a value 1, else you assign a value 0, end the case when statement, and if you sum this entire thing, this is going to give you the total number of ratings that have session rating less than equal to 2 or greater than equal to 4. And how is polarization score needs to be calculated? So you have all the extreme ratings, and that needs to be divided by total sessions. So divide by count of session ID. So this gives you the polarization score. So let me alias this as polarization score. Let me copy this, paste it here as well. Now, even though it has not mentioned to round this up, but if you look at your output, it has like, polarization score up to 2 decimal places. So what we can do is let's round this entire thing to 2 decimal places. Round this to 2 decimal places. Okay. Now, there is one thing that we have not considered yet. The question says that we need to only consider those books who have at least one rating greater than equal to 4 and at least one rating less than equal to 4. Now, you might be confused. Haven't we tackled that in this part? Like if your session rating is less than equal to 2 or session rating is greater than equal to 4. No. Why? Because it's possible that there is a book which has, let's say, 5 different ratings, 4 or above, but nothing in less than equal to 2. Would that be a eligible book? No, because it should have both, at least one in both of the categories. So that is why we need to have a counter how many ratings are greater than equal to 4 and how many are less than equal to 2. So what we can do is we can simply do case when your session rating is less than equal to 2, then 1, else 0, end the case statement, and then sum this entire thing, and let's alias this as 2 or lower, and exactly same situation we can use. So let me just copy this, paste it here, and here we can say that okay, greater than equal to 4, so that will be aliased as 4 or more. Okay, I think this looks good. Let me go ahead and run this. Let's see if we get all this required output for books. Okay, so here what we have is for every book ID, let me just drag it to the left. So you have for each of the book IDs, how many number of sessions are there, what's the rating spread, polarization score, how many 2 or lower versus how many 4 or more ratings. So you see there are certain where you have 2 or lower, but there is nothing in 4 or more. So these books will not be considered, and that is the reason of having these two columns. Okay, once we have this entire thing, let's save this in a common table expression. So with CTE as, this entire thing goes into parentheses. And now what we are going to do is from the common table expression, let's left join the initial table called books. Why? Because if you see the books table has all the 5 columns: book ID, title, author, genre, and pages, which we require in our output as well, right? So you have book ID, title, author, genre, pages, and then the rating spread and polarization score that we calculated. So left join this on CTE dot book ID is equal to B dot book ID. We can alias this books as B as well, right? So that is easier for us. Now what we are going to do is let us keep everything from the books table. So B dot star, and then from the CTE part we need to keep 2 columns: rating spread and CTE dot polarization score. However, we are only concerned about eligible books. How do we determine eligibility? Where your CTE dot number of sessions is at least 5, so greater than equal to 5. Let's go back to all the conditions that we have. So at least 5 reading session, at least one rating greater than equal to 4. So and 4 or more. So this also comes from CTE, right? So CTE dot 4 or more, at least 1 greater than equal to 1, and CTE dot 2 or lower is also greater than 1, right? Then the polarization score part and CTE dot polarization score should be greater than equal to 0.6. And finally we need to order this entire thing. So order by city dot polarization score in descending manner, and then by title, so b dot title in descending manner as well. Okay, I think this looks good. Let me go ahead and run this. Let's see what do we get in our output. So yeah, this is accepted. If we look at our output, let me just drag it to the left. So our output is exactly same as expected output. Let me go ahead and submit to see pass all the test cases or not. So as this is accepted, and this is how I do it. So yes, even though it says easy, but it's quite tricky, because firstly what we had to do was, for every book ID, let's have calculation around how many sessions were there, what's the rating spread, what's the polarization score, and then we also have to calculate how many ratings are 2 or below and 4 or above. And then once we had all that calculations, then we need to make sure we are only looking as eligible books as mentioned by the question. So eligible books are books which have at least 5 reading sessions, have at least one 4 or more rating, and at least one 2 or lower rating, so extreme ratings. Then a polarization score greater than equal to zero point 0.6 as well. Then only they are eligible, and for those we need all the information related to the books, as well as what's the rating spread and polarization score. So this is how we do it. Let me know if there's a better, more reference to solve this question. Let the solution be in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.